Hey there, everybody. This is Ableton Certified Trainer Thavius Beck, back with a brand new set of tutorials, this time focusing on Novation's very unique Groovebox, Circuit. We can see Circuit is sitting in front of me, and I'm going to power it up right now, and as I do, I'd like to discuss what makes a Groovebox so unique. As I power it up, we can see right now it's plugged in, so that's why it gave me that little look. Now, a Groovebox is different from using a traditional hardware sampler or sequencer or using a DAW, mainly because it tries to provide a variety of features in a very small, portable, and accessible package. So, for example, we have all of our sounds on board. There's two synth parts, so we can play two different synth patterns. There's four drum parts, and each drum part corresponds to a different sound, and all the sounds are built into Circuit. So you don't need to connect this to any external gear, any sort of hard drive, anything like that. Everything you need to start making music is right here. We can also tweak some of the parameters of these sounds, but it's not necessarily for synthesis or for sampling or anything beyond just being able to quickly get an idea out of your head, lay it down with a sequence, and get a really cool beat and idea up and running very quickly. Now, with that said, you actually can do quite a bit with Circuit, and you could make a full-on composition on here if you want to. It just depends on your workflow and how you take advantage of it. So that's what I'm here to help you out with. Now, Circuit can be powered either using a power supply, as I'm doing right now, or you can power it with 6 AA batteries, so it's very convenient for working on the go. And there's actually a built-in speaker on the bottom as well, so if you don't have headphones, you can still hear what you're working on. There's also MIDI in and out capabilities. I have these breakout cables right here for MIDI input and output, and I'll be discussing that a little bit more in a more advanced course. But for now, I'm going to be focusing mainly on the functionality inside this box. So we have two synth parts, and if we look, we see this button says Synth 1, this button says Synth 2, and when I hit Synth 2, the color changes, letting me know that we're looking at that second synth part. We also have 4 drum parts. There's drum part 1 and 2, drum parts 3 and 4. Now, when you want to program something with Circuit, you're going to be entering steps into a step sequencer. And that's what these pads down here are showing us right now. These are different steps in our step sequence. In the very next video, we're going to be learning about sequencing drums, creating drum patterns. So I'll dive more into how the step sequencer works there. But for now, just so you understand, all of our sounds are built in. We have all of our sequencing capability right here. We also have built-in effects. We have delay and reverb that we can apply to the sounds. We have a mixer section, so we can turn up and turn down the volume of our sounds. We can also mute them if we want. And we have the ability to create multiple patterns and chain these patterns together to make much longer patterns. And then all these patterns can be saved into session slots. So once you start building on a basic idea, you can actually take it pretty far. And we're going to explore how all of that works right now.